Good morning, members and friends of Calvary. Good Christmas morning. A happy and a Merry Christmas to you today. We thought we'd do an extra video devotion of the week, just with it being Christmas and celebrating it. And so our thought or our challenge today comes from Galatians chapter 4. The Bible says this in chapter 4 and verse number 4, "But when the fullness of time was come, God sent forth his Son, made of a woman, made under the law." The Bible says that when the fullness of time was come, and God sent his Son into the world. I wonder how many generations, how many thousands of years people waited for the coming of the Messiah. They waited for the promise of his birth. And Israel, of course, misunderstood many things, but that's beside the point. They waited for him. The Bible says when the exact right time, when the fullness of time was come, at the precise moment, as known by the wisdom and the mind of a holy God, that's when Jesus was born. And may I say, when he was born, nobody bemoaned how long they had to wait for him to be born. No, they celebrated his birth. They were thrilled with his birth. They recognized the wonder of his birth. Nobody had a problem after Christ came waiting for his arrival. Can I tell you this morning, the challenge would be this, that you and I wouldn't have a problem waiting on God, waiting for God to do his work, waiting for the fullness of time. Why hasn't my loved one gotten saved? Why haven't I gotten an answer to this prayer? Why hasn't this happened? Why hasn't that happened? Those are all legitimate questions. That's not a problem, by the way, you even having those questions in your mind. The challenge today is this: if Jesus was worth waiting for, and he was, then God is worth waiting on, because he is. And he's working right now, he's moving right now, and he knows when the exact right time is for us to have our prayers answered, for us to have our needs met. And so just like they had to trust that Jesus was coming, we have to trust that God and Jesus are still at work on our behalf today. And he is. I assure you he is. Merry Christmas to you. Look forward to seeing you Sunday. God bless.